Hi everyone, welcome to Minecraft, and today we're not just exploring. Today we'll be learning about the real-life crisis that is killing our beautiful coral reefs around the world. Coral reefs are some of the most diverse and vibrant ecosystems on our planet, but tragically, they're in danger. Tourism is often blamed for the damage, but is it really the only problem? Could there be other issues we aren't taking into account? Let's start with tourism. Thousands of divers per year visiting the same reefs risk polluting the water, and it also can lead to trampling and broken corals. However, tourism as a whole isn't bad. Many reef diving companies depend on the coral reefs to survive. They are incentivized to keep their sources of revenue maintained and preserved. As a result, they often help with reef protection, preservation, and relief efforts that consist of moving tourism to healthier areas, helping restore damaged zones after storms, and educating visitors. There are other forces in play that are driving coral reefs into endangerment. Take Australia's Great Barrier Reef, for example. Between 1985 and 2012, it lost more than half of its living coral cover. To be exact, 50.7% of all living coral in that region is gone, wiped out. And it took only 27 years. And they take thousands of years to form. And the cause of the death? Not just tourism. Cyclones and coral bleaching all played a role. It doesn't end there. Scientists predict that by 2050, 94% of all reefs could be eroding and in the process of death. By the 2100s, rising sea levels may outpace coral growth completely. Coral reefs aren't able to keep up with the rapid changes in the environment. And the reason for this mass extinction event? Mass coral bleaching. It's caused by the warming waters and climate change, not just because of some hairless apes swimming around on tourism. That said, tourism does cause destruction to corals. In high-traffic diving areas, coral reefs often show signs of stress, such as more broken corals, smaller colonies, and more bare seafloor without corals, in contrast to the untouched areas that show much healthier and colorful reefs. Not all corals react the same though, since slow-growing corals were found to suffer the most, while fast-growing corals are more able to recover much faster, like these corals quickly growing in shallow Minecraft waters. Interestingly, in Indonesia, the West Buleleng Marine Protected Area is trying something smart. They use a measurement called the Tourism Sustainability Index to calculate how many visitors can safely explore each reef per year, based on coral health, water quality, and fish population. This approach lets them protect the reefs without banning tourism entirely. It's about balance and coming to a middle ground, just like how many cows you can kill in a farm without threatening its population number. And here's another cool thing we're doing. Scientists like Ruth Gates and Madeline van Oppen are experimenting with coral crossbreeding. And the goal of this? It's to build corals that can survive warmer weathers and more acidic oceans, basically preparing them for the future. Now, we can see that saving coral reefs is a massive challenge. But we're not helpless. With smart tourism, science, and sustainable actions, we can prevent an ecological disaster. Whether in the real world or here in Minecraft, the message is the same. Coral reefs matter. And only we can make a difference. But if we're up to me, however, I'd completely shut down coral reef sites for preservation while being guarded by the Navy. Only in special cases, such as for research or for relief efforts after a storm, would experts be allowed on site. What do you guys think? And thank you for watching the video.